All right, guys, check it out. As you can see here, we have the new Andis GTX Exo II. I got this from Fort Worth Barber Supply. So once again, shout out Fort Worth Barber Supply. If y'all want to check them out, y'all can go to their website, fwbarbersupply.com. And if you want to purchase anything, you can use my discount code TANK10 on that website to save yourself a little bit of money. I do believe they're currently sold out of this right here, but they got a bunch of other alternatives on their website. So y'all make sure to check them out. And if you want to purchase something, use my discount code to save yourself some money. But with that being said, on this video, we actually going to be talking about the Andis GTX Exo II. I'm gonna let y'all know what I think about it, and I'm gonna give y'all my review on this trimmer. So if you like barber reviews, unboxings, haircut tutorials, anything barber related, and you're new to the channel, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe one time for the one time. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this video.
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
All right, guys, so check it out. As y'all can see here, once again, this is the Andis GTX Exo II with the M-Force blade on there. Now, I did do a video on the all black version. I think it was, I don't even know if it was called the blacked out edition, but I did a video on the all black trimmer, said how it was good, said how I really liked it, said how it was one of my go-tos for a little bit, right? And then they came out with this trimmer. I saw it online. I seen a couple people with it. I hit up Fort Worth Barber Supply. I said, you know what? Can I get this trimmer? I want to try it out, and I want to see what the hype is about so I can let my followers know what I think about this in case they are interested. Now, we're first going to go ahead and start talking about the build and the ergonomics of this trimmer. Now, as you can see, it's really traditional to their original trimmer, right? Like if you know anything about barbering, if you know any OG barbering who's been barbering for more than 10 years, you know that chances are they probably had a trimmer that looked really similar to this, just in like a grayish, whitish color with a maroon switch right here. So they kept it OG with that, right? They did do a little bit of, you know, skeleton type thing right here, just like they did with the black one. And I like the OG look, but with the newer vibes, right? So I think that's pretty dope that they did that. They kept it OG, they kept it original, but they still kept it modern at the same time. So I'm liking that, right? Checking out the blade, we do have an M-Force blade. Now, this blade is a really good blade for overall use. It does really good when it comes to balding, and it does really good when it comes to lining, and it doesn't really get hot, right? Like, obviously, my trimmers never really get hot, but I know some people have issues with trimmers getting hot. But with this blade right here, you really don't have that issue unless you have this thing on for like a really, really long time. You're not turning it off. You're balding out the whole head, lining them up, shaving the beard. Like if you're doing a lot of work with this, then yes, it may get a little bit hot. It may overheat a little bit. But once again, I haven't found that to be an issue with me because the way I use my trimmer, I don't just use it, you know, continuously for like 15 minutes, right? I use it for like probably 3 to 5 minutes at a time. And I really don't have a problem with the trimmer overheating.
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
Now, I do believe that this is a brushless motor. Works really good in this trimmer. As you can hear, it doesn't make the trimmer too loud. Got a nice hum to it, nice vibration to it, but it isn't too much, right? And I like the way this thing works overall, right? Like, I'm just gonna jump into that and just let y'all know how I think this thing actually performs, because chances are that's the reason why you're watching this video. So, like I said earlier about the blade, I think that has a lot to do with not just the blade, but the also combination with the blade and the motor and the technology that they have with this blade. And I think overall it is a good trimmer, right? I know a lot of people are kind of iffy when it comes to Andis. You know, Andis has dropped some questionable tools back in the past, right? But I think when they keep it OG with the stuff like this, they always seem to put out a good product. And me personally, I think this is a good product. I do like the actual color of this. At first, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like the magnetic color, but it really hasn't been an issue. I actually like the magnetic color, or not the magnetic, but like, you know, the metallic color, that's what I meant. I'm really actually liking the metallic color on there. And it is lighter than the previous trimmers, does feel good in the hand, still comfortable, once again, keeps that OG feel to it. So it's not really like a confusing trimmer or something weird that I have to learn. I've already used this trimmer for years, so I know exactly how this thing feels in the hand, and I know exactly how to use this to, you know, the way I need it to work. And like I was saying, when you turn it on, it does have a nice hum to it. Not too crazy, it is a little loud, but nothing more than any other trimmer that I've used before. Although I did say this thing does line up really good, there are certain times when it didn't line up that good. And a lot of times that was when it came to like really long hair. Like if someone had like an Edgar haircut and I had to comb the hair and line it down and line it up, a lot of times it would kind of just move the hair around or push it and not just, you know, not just eat at that hair. Sometimes it would, but I have to like really keep combing the hair down and try to make it as straight as possible for the trimmer to actually, you know, get the hair down to the way I wanted it. Now, once again, that wasn't all the time, and if clients have shorter hair, if I was cutting African American hair or someone got a buzz cut, hey, this thing works good. Works really good on the beard. You know, I used it for lining up the beard, used it even for like trimmer over a comb, and it works well. My only complaint was when it came to long hair, sometimes it didn't work as good as other times, but 80 to 90% of the time it worked out pretty good, and it helped me get the job done the way I needed it to. So I would still say that is a, you know, that is a good thing about this trimmer, that it still works the majority of the time, and it gets the job done when I need it to do so.
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
As y'all can see, when you turn it on, we do have a white light. As you can see, it does turn red, but the reason why it turns red is because this thing's gonna die, right? I'm not exactly sure what the runtime on this is, but I say that I used it probably for 2 whole days, and I think I charged it like twice. Like I charged it the first day, took it off, used it, and then I charged it again the next day, and it worked for the full whole day. So it may be like 80-minute runtime, 90-minute runtime, 120-minute runtime. Not sure exactly what it is, but once again, you're not using this trimmer consistently for that long. And if you are, you can always just put this back on the charger. The box does come with a charging dock, so if you put this on the charger, it's not gonna ever die. So if you have the charging dock, you really don't have to worry about that. You just put it on there, and it's gonna stay charged in between you know, switching clippers, you know, cleaning off your station, going to the restroom, having your next client sit in the chair. It's gonna charge up, so you don't really have to worry about this thing dying. So overall, I wanna say that I rock with this trimmer. I think it is a good trimmer, and I think a lot of people can actually get good use out of this trimmer. Once again, I'm not saying y'all gotta go buy it. I know some people aren't even Andis fans. Some people are. You know, I used Andis back in the day, and I still use some of their tools today. And I think that this is a solid trimmer, especially in today's day and age. I feel that they're upgrading the tools and making them feel, I don't want to say new, but they're giving them a newer feel. That way they can actually blend in today's market with the newer tools coming out. So all in all, it is a good tool. Nice tool. I like it. Gonna keep it on my station for a little bit and keep rocking with it and really see what I can do with this trimmer. Now, like I said earlier, I think Forward Barber Supply is sold out of this trimmer, but they do have this trimmer on their website for $229.99. Not sure what Andis has it on their website ads, but y'all can go check that out and see what the price is. But I know on FW Barber Supply, it is $229.99. You use my discount code TANK10, you'll save about 20 to 30 bucks on that purchase. Once again, they are sold out, but if you want to check back with them a little bit, or if you want to buy something else, you can, and use my discount code TANK10 on that website. But with that being said, man, that's basically it for this video. If you like this video, please make sure to smash that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe one time for your boy. And that's basically it, YouTube. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, let's go.